All right, all my Detroit Piston fans and all my Detroit fans, all my Motor City Sports Talk fans, make sure you guys go check out Piston Mike. We got him over 100 followers, so make sure you check him out. Everything Pistons, man. He gonna hold it down and do his thing, just strictly on the Pistons thing. You know, I got the Lions and Pistons, but man, we always trying to help people get their channel up. Let's get them to 200 next, 300 next, 400 next, 500 next, and let's get them all the way to a rack so you can start making that bag. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over to Piston Mike as you see it on the screen. Let's get them to 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, and the whole shebang. Peace. All right, man, I seen an interesting article saying if the Pistons get the #1 pick, they should trade it for Damian Lillard. Let's kind of expand it a little bit. Let's talk about them trading it for a star right now. Let's talk about it, man. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk Play. Let's hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Sure, the video said Detroit Pistons rumor Damian Lillard for the #1 pick. Makes sense. It's rolled by Stuart London. Shout out to Detroit Piston Power for the article. And we'll start off with the article. Then to the tweet. It says, Portland Trailblazers are going to lose their franchise player Damian Lillard if the Pistons get the #1 pick or even second pick in the NBA draft. Wouldn't it make sense for Portland to offer Dame up for a high draft choice? With the Blazers going down in the first round in the NBA playoffs for the 4th time in 5 years, there's a massive speculation that the superstar player Damian Lillard might be frustrated enough to seek a trade. Tweet says, cap-wise, the Blazers do not have the flexibility to add a top-tier player around Damian Lillard. Per my essay, Dame should push for a trade this offseason. People have been telling him to push for a trade. Portland is the smallest of the smallest market teams. Free agents are not flocking to go there. And most small market teams, they build their core group through the draft and trades. And to retain those players, the Portland Trailblazers have to pay them well because players know they have the upper hand. If they leave, most likely Portland has no one to replace them with. If Portland does end up having to move on from Damian Lillard, it needs to be a big return. They cannot just go out there and sign big name free agents to replace him. They do not have a lot of money to spend in free agency because the Trailblazers need to pay well and preferred long-term deals to lock key players. They do not have that much salary cap space in the summer next year. According to Sportscastr, Portland is currently $14 million over the cap. You know, it said if you took out Damian Lillard, estimated $39 million next season, they do have some wiggle room, but of course means getting rid of Lillard, which they do not particularly want to do. Who would they replace him with? Kay Cunningham, Evan Mobley. If they decide to move on from Lillard, the smallest decision Portland would make would be going a high draft pick, or the smartest decision, in this year's draft. The player would be cost contained for 4 years, marketable. The next big thing, the club looks good as they can promote building the future. As Lillard would turn 30, could Lillard end up in the Detroit Pistons? Here's how. The Pistons could hold the first, second round pick, which most people think that's a pipe dream because the draft lottery has not been kind. The 2021 draft. General Manager Trey Weaver's prepared to dump, slow rebuilding, and accelerated process. We will find out June 22nd. All that good stuff, right? My thing is this. It said Corey Joseph, recruiter, Mason Plumlee from the 2021 pick. To me, what you have to understand is this. They are to give up. I think they're going to have to give up a Grant or a Killian. If they prefer Kay Cunningham, cool. But they prefer Evan Mobley, I think they'll have to give up Killian Hayes. My thing is, There's no reason for the Pistons to accelerate this. There's no reason for the speed. That's what got fucking Joe Dumars, and that's what got Stan Van Gundy and Jeff Bowers in trouble. Okay? Trying to fucking hurry up and rush, excuse my language, trying to hurry up and rush, and build something. You don't have to hurry up and rush. Okay? You don't. You do not have to hurry up and rush the process. There's no reason to hurry up and rush it. In my opinion, you don't need Damian Lillard. Lillard want to go to a winner for one. And I think they will listen. I think they will listen to Lillard and allow him to go to a winner. So, for one, I don't think the feeling will be mutual. And I don't think if you put Lillard on this team, if you're able to keep Grant and all your big pieces, I don't think that it's a championship caliber team. Straight up. I don't think it's a championship caliber team. Let's say you go out there with Lillard, Killian, right? Just say for sake of saying Lillard, Killian, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey. It's not a championship team. And the Pistons shouldn't be in a rush to win now. Forget if you win 20 games next year, who cares? That's my thing about it. Just make sure you build it the right way. And they got a lot of young pieces. A lot of young pieces. And just make sure it's done the right way. And that's my thing. Because nobody cares about Lillard and he's still losing. No need to take Mobley, Green, Cunningham, and don't look back. It ain't like you lost Ben Wallace. You want to replace, you want to put Lillard in there. You want to put somebody else in there. No, to make him whole. No. My thing is take that draft pick, take the best available player, and we good. That's my thing, and we good. No other need to move and all that other stuff. Just keep building through the draft. Develop players. And once you fight for the 8th and 7th speed and they kind of show development, then add that veteran player. Then also you're going to have to add that veteran coach. You're going to have to add that veteran coach too. Excuse me. That's just what it's going to be. It's at the point where it's something on my nose. It's going to have to be a point where you got to just go through the process. They building the team the right way. Sorry, y'all. They building the team the right way. It's a process. That's one of the dogs. It's Miles. Building the right way. Build a young player. Let them grow, glue together. See who you gonna keep, who you don't keep. Add guys, add coaches, all that stuff. So my thing is, love to have Lillard, but I think Lillard deserves to go to a winner. Look at the NBA. You're looking at if CP3 don't come back to Portland. Probably looking at Dallas, looking at the Lakers, looking at the Clippers. Looking at Denver. Even though they're getting mollywopped right now. Looking at teams like that, not Cleveland, not Detroit, not Indiana, not Chicago. I'm sorry, y'all. Not those. You're looking for somewhere you can go ahead and win. But in my opinion, I don't think Lillard would want to come here. Now, if we was close to winning, I think he would want to come here. I don't think he have a no trade clause. Maybe you do, but no. You got Killian, you got Stewart, you got Bay. You know what I'm saying? Next year, you're going to add some, Kuminga. You're going to add somebody like that. Bare minimum. That's just what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. So, a lot of people, let's just build it the right way. Let's build it right. Let's build it right. Let's build it together. But quite frankly, man, I think I think the smart thing to do, honestly, would just stay packed, draft the highest valuable player, just keep adding the people. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Shout out to Piston Power, great article. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, your video request. All my social media links in the description. Fastest way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. You can reach out anytime. Hit me up, whatever you need. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Peace.